it was a VW Golf. Actually, not one, two. And now a Seat.
A Seat, and not a cool Seat, not like a, I don't know, an Ibiza, a Cupra, a 124, an 850, a 128, a Toledo.
Cool,
this is what we are featuring
a
today.
Cool Seat?
There are some cool Seats, yeah, there are some cool Seats.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean this. If anyway, I offended our...
this is probably one of the uncoolest ones, and probably one of the Seats that I hate the most. No offense, I'm sorry.
This time, I know the reason. You might think that I'm ignorant and have no idea what's happening, and I mean, generally I am in life. But as far as this car goes, I know why it's here. It is because Sergio wants to remind me our best time in our lives, in our automotive lives at least.
2016, that is.
2016, that is. We took that yellow MX-5 down to Spain, and we did the Ascari 24-hour. And it was one of the best things we did. Proof that you don't need a fancy car, you don't need a big expensive build, you don't need the fastest of whatever, the fastest Seat or the fastest Golf or the fastest M3 or the fastest MX-5, to be honest.
Yeah.
You just need...
Which it wasn't.
A cool seatbox.
Affordable seatbox.
Good friends.
Yeah.
By the way, this car is not a seatbox because they are motherfuckers, they are sitting there. Sergio just confirmed that this car has raped you on track.
This car has raped me on track, yeah.
Multiple wins?
Multiple times. And multiple 24-hour wins in this car as well. So I have seen more times the back of this car in front of me than the front through the windshield, which is not cool.
While theoretically you were like in a sporty car, like in a...
I was in a sporty car.
Sporty Sunny.
I was in a Sunny, and I could not, I could not pass and go. Actually, they passed and go.
I absolutely love this because I saw photos of the car, and in the first one I said like seatbox. In the second one I said like, no, these motherfuckers are doing something. And now they were unloading the car, and it's clear that they have removed weight everywhere. So I asked the key question, weight. And they looked at each other and they all smiled. So you know that there is something going on. Something is going on here. So they didn't build this car for nothing, and there is a reason why it's going there and it's winning. I guess it has to do with the drivers as well, but this thing is actually smarter than it looks. And it is a Seat Toledo at One Lap Heroes. Like, I never thought like a channel that features track cars, it will actually feature something like this, but
here you have it.
First time for everything. Okay, we're gonna let the owner say the story to Sergio. I'm a little bit irrelevant. I just want to say that racing seat boxes with friends is one of the best things in life, and that is as much as I will do in this video. I'm also gonna edit it, by the way, so if it looks like shit, it's because of me. If you don't like the music, it's because of me.
We hit it straight. We have here Julio with us. He's the chief engineer of the Pikanto operation, right?
Yeah.
How long have you been working in this car, in this platform? Because this is actually not the first car.
No, it's a second car. The first ended up quite tragically, but yeah, we used the chance to make really.
Heaven.
I think after when you went to Ascari, the idea started like we need to do that. And during 1 year, the project grew up to find the car, start to work on the car, and just build the car to do the first 24 hours was 1 year long. Then the team went to the first 24 hours with a lot of problems.
We are getting ahead of ourselves. What is your relationship with Seat, and why a Toledo and not a Cupra, an Ibiza, or something like that? Because there are other cars that can fit the purpose of the 24 hours, if I'm right. Yeah. Why this car? And what is it with Seat? Why not, I don't know.
Why with Seat? Because most of us work for Seat, so we know a lot of these cars and can get a lot of information. So to upgrade the car with, I think one of the main reasons, it's cost overall. So
is this just a class 2 Toledo that looks like a shitbox? And this is where you have been raping us all this time?
No, it's just a shitbox that it's really fast. So just being smart overall and trying to save weight overall in a smart way, not like buying expensive stuff, just creating parts ourselves, or just getting the parts with lower weight where it's necessary, try to remove everything that we can remove from the car. And
does anyone of you work in motorsport itself, or is it just
me also, and I knew some of my friends from the team from motorsports, so we have also a good knowledge from motorsport, and just know what's important and what's not important. Like yeah, power. Okay, you can get more power and you will get more travel. So
Yeah,
saving another thing. So
absolutely, absolutely.
and weight is always a win-win
But
thing.
I'm sorry, I'm going there all the time. But why a Toledo? Okay, I know enough to understand that this is I don't know enough. It's a Golf 3 underneath?
Yes,
Or it is-
exactly. The platform is a Golf 3, but with the weight of a Golf 2. Because they took the axles because they were already
So this is why
existing.
you went there, to this car?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
So
and not an Ibiza that is...
Ibiza is a bit
shorter
smaller,
and,
and also it's it's a beloved car, so it's difficult to find, and it's a sporty car. So this one is not looked as a sporty car.
Exactly, it's...
Nobody
actually,
knows that this has
Seat
this,
never
this
built
engine.
this car as any sort of performance car of any
No,
sort.
just the top of the range with very good, with leather seats, everything you can get in 1993.
But there was no like a GTI version of it?
No.
Like,
It
like the Golf,
it,
for example?
it just had the 150 horsepower engine. That's it. So.
So,
Actually, the first thing he said to me, it was the aero, which actually is true. It's a
it is
sedan,
true.
so
It is true. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's
you,
true.
you actually you want a longer wheelbase car, 3-volume car. This is why you were also. They
Yeah.
were mentioning, by the way, the Primera off camera. This would put them automatically in the cooler tier of things, but they went the
Don't
uncool
be
way.
jealous, they were faster on you on track, I know.
They were
Now,
faster,
now
yeah.
I know. So.
Yeah, first goal of the team was to go to 24 hours on the cheapest way possible. The problem was that when they went there, they were actually fast.
Oh,
So after
so the
that,
car was fast outright, out of
yeah,
the box.
yeah, outright.
Interesting.
So after that, it was okay. Now we need to prepare the car to win the 24 hours. And the second year was just to gain
Yeah, like
fiabilidad.
experience and okay, reliability.
reliability. And after that, they almost won, had still some small issues. And then I came into the team after 2018, or just before that 24 hours that I couldn't assist because I was working. And the third year, that was 2019, was our biggest year. That's when we started racing against you. We won 2 times 24 hours.
You mean winning me. You started winning
yeah.
me. Yeah, this is what they mean.
So we won everything that year. So, and
Unbelievable.
after that, it was, the performance was on the top.
Was that car much more different than this one we have here today? Or what was the main difference?
The main difference is the body. So we built the roll bar with what we bought, like a second-hand roll bar that we adapted to the car. And this is completely custom. So it's designed for this car specifically. It has the driving position, it's farther back. And the weight distribution, we want quite a lot.
It's better, yeah.
And we still, I think the car is already similar speed as the previous one, but it has still some potential to go. So I think when we explode this potential, it will be even faster.
Okay. Well, I don't know how much of the trickery you want to share with us, but I'm interested. I would like to know what's underneath, suspension-wise, front
So,
and rear.
actually,
engine.
it's everything-
Literally, I know nothing about the car.
Everything
All I
is
know
really
is it's
easy.
fast.
Everything is really easy. So engine stock, gearbox is stock.
Open that bonnet. Friends, come in,
Yeah, sure.
come in.
But you will see a lot of air.
That t-shirt is
Yeah?
magnificent. That t-shirt is completely true. Okay, actually, he didn't lie.
No, he didn't lie.
Tell us the secrets.
Yeah, it's just a stock engine, stock gearbox. Yeah, a bit. It's a stock gearbox, but not from this car. So here's a small trick, and we adapted the cooling to make it smaller, small as you can, and you can see there's a lot of space, so there's no the battery. We have the support from the engine. It's now custom built. That saves like 4 kilos.
I see empty pulleys.
Yeah, everything.
Cut front here and there. I see a
The front
sturdy
especially.
front
Yeah, because
anti-roll
it's
bar.
an adaptive gearbox, so we needed to do a custom change mechanism. You can buy a gear change mechanism for 1,000 euros. Okay, let's do it ourselves.
¿Tiene autoblocante?
Not this one.
Not this one, so no LSD.
Because we changed the gearbox, because we got a lot of reliability problems with the one that we used before. And now we are just deciding if we stay to this box, and then we will put the LSD at the end. It's just much easier to drive, but performance-wise,
You're lucky
with this power, you don't win that much. And I'm always so amazed on how much traction you get.
And on the tires you have to use, by the way, which are...
Regulation.
Yeah, so...
But there is something happening because it looks wider in the front. What is happening?
The rim's a bit wider, and you have a bit of spacers. So
couple of fingers fit here.
Yeah, we just went as wide as possible, both front and rear. The rear a bit narrower just to adapt the balance.
Yeah, to help it rotate.
Yeah, to help it rotate. So this car rotates like hell. So I changed the setup of the car to come here.
Having followed this car more than a couple of times, it does things that it's not supposed to do. Given the idea you have about this car, I'm serious now. It's not. I'm not just bashing the car, but this car. Look at the car. It's like a box, really. And when you are following it on the track,
Sergio is not your friend.
No, it's true. It just goes. Actually, I'm praising it. It goes in a way that it's not supposed to go. So you are following this car and you are like, what am I with? It's like a nightmare, You try to follow and you can't, and the car is not supposed to do these things. But in the end, not only it's going, it's just pulling away from you, like lap after lap at Jarama, like a hammer, bam, bam, bam. So kudos, kudos.
Suspension is just a build stain, so we adapted the springs to suit the tires. And some anti-roll bars. So, for example, we had to put here stiffer anti-roll bars for this track. But it's here. So here it was really nice how the car was handling. And I was telling them, no, we need to put the stiffer anti-roll bar
here.
here.
A bit of understeer.
But here it's so fast that the car tends to oversteer a bit, let's say.
Where you don't want.
Where you don't want, and it was really stable, really nice to drive.
And is the
here.
rear axle the same?
Yeah.
Is it?
But it has like an anti-roll bar fixed to the twist beam, which
Like my Starlet.
it's not working great, but it's doing its job.
There is nothing you can do from other platforms, from other BW.
No, but it's something that you can buy after sales. So it's something that you can buy for these cars.
What's the overall weight of the car?
It's
Confess. Look,
what did you say?
Each of them has a different number, I tell you.
About 900.
About
Yeah,
900.
about 900.
700 is also about 900.
Now with fuel it's over 900, so it's completely so.
Podem ensenyar com el paracops com es feia?
One of our last
show me that.
tricks.
Yeah. I want to see that. This shows that the car has been worked on extensively. This is something you cannot do in your average MX-5, by the way. Yeah.
Motherfuckers, I like.
There you go.
So,
Very cool.
There you go.
and this is just something that we built on our own.
By the way, I wanted this on my bumper.
Yeah.
Now you need it.
But I wanted this, and actually,
That's also cool. Yeah, I was
you
looking
can
at
lift
that.
it very quickly. You put the jack there. Actually,
So we modified the front
The beam, yeah?
the front beam, so we had to put something to lift the car. It's not like we did, what did you do? That, no. It's 100 things small things that we did. that
Trial, error,
improved-
trial and error.
Yeah, trial and error, and they overall improved the car a lot. So it's not, Yeah, put an engine. No, it's that small thing, 5 kilos, 3 kilos, 5 kilos, 10 kilos, and at the end you lower the weight a lot. So the central wiper, so it's just you reduce one of the wipers, and you reduce part. So maybe it's 700 grams that we reduce here,
but also one less thing prone to failure.
Yes,
no? So
the tubes, the battery, it's behind the passenger seat is
actually,
the battery.
It's very interesting, the cockpit and everything, the way it's being. Actually, you should go the other way around. So this is also quick release, and it looks heavy, by the way.
But
it's probably lighter than it looks.
Yeah, we had the
glass.
fiberglass. We have the fiberglass, and we still need to build it again. So this is one of the parts we still need to improve on this car. So,
look at that pedal box.
Yeah.
So this car is not as simple as it looks.
No.
We had a normal pedal box on the previous car, but as we were sitting like, I don't know, 40 centimeters back now, you just didn't arrive. Maybe Oscar could arrive
very
still.
Good. Look at the driving
pedals.
position. They are actually way beyond the Pilar B.
Yeah.
So it's look at that. Like the back of the seat is
we went
literally
as
there.
far back as it was
It's like a proper
by
BTCC driving position. All the way to the back. Very nice.
And show me a little bit about the interior. Or is there anything special about the car? I see that.
Well, the original dash is gone. For what I see, you made it tubular. No, all the pickup points are there.
So this is just a shell. So it's moving like everywhere, but just to hide a bit.
ABS?
Yeah, the ABS we keep it.
Is it from the factory, from the car?
It's from the factory, yes. Okay. So we have the custom brake pumps that actuate on the ABS, but this is just for reliability on endurance races, because you have 8 to 10 tires that you can use during the 24 hours, and if you flat spot one, then everything's gone.
Yeah.
So okay, maybe in some places you can lose a bit of time, but for reliability it's much better.
On the long run, you end up winning.
Yeah, and you can just push more, because you're sure you're not going to destroy the tire with a flat spot. It's a fiberglass door, but it's just skin, nothing inside.
It doesn't even open, right?
No.
It's
not
bolted
even
on.
a door.
It's bolted on.
Actually, in every race, in every race, the scrutineers come and just the first thing they do, like, bah! And no, it's not a door. They just pull like hell.
Como en los 124 Grupo 5, ¿no? Que iba
soldado. It takes very good care of the tires.
Very important in these races.
So in 24 hours, some
limited.
teams have problems with tire wear, we don't have. And also it's easy to drive.
Actually, tell us about that, because this car belongs to cheap Spanish endurance racing, endurance races, but this is your first time at the Nürburgring. Why did you come to the Nürburgring, and how was the car out there for the first time?
The story started in 2020, where we were at our peak, because 2019 we just won races, and it was like we are going to conquer the world. So I did a plan, like, okay, in August, try to find 2 track days.
August 2020.
And that just like, tourism. All the team comes in August to visit the track and see it and enjoy or suffer.
But you have previous Nürburgring experience.
Yeah. So as I'm working for Seat, I normally drive or test the series car on the track.
On industry pool.
And I've been driving on the track since 2009. So I've done a few laps there.
A couple of laps.
A couple of laps, yes.
Few laps is like the 900 kilograms, correct?
Exactly, yeah. Nobody knows exactly, but it's, So the car is finally here. How was it out there?
So
noisy.
Noisy. Yeah, for sure noisy. It impressed me because, I was trying to have like what's going to be like Ibiza Cupra. That's more powerful, but also more weight. And I was like guessing what's it's going to be. And to be honest, it was a long time ago that I drove the Ibiza Cupra here. and maybe in my memories it was not right, but it was really pushing a lot, this car. So out of every corner it was pushing like hell, like it had 200 horsepower or even more. And yeah, the gearbox should be a bit longer, so in the straight we were hitting the limiter.
Oh, okay.
So, and but we were hitting other things that was the noise. So
Yeah.
we didn't do many laps, but it was really
Good
nice,
test.
nice to drive.
And
yes.
the other drivers here, it's their first time, right?
The first time.
So
for
how
them.
did they fare out there? Confess. So, what did you think about the track? Did you like it? Was it what you expected?
I've never been in anything similar.
And you've been on different tracks.
Yeah, maybe not that many, but this was crazy, absolutely crazy. Not only the track, all the surroundings,
The
the people,
atmosphere.
yeah, the atmosphere, the atmosphere is crazy, everything. And I was not driving. I'm not crazy enough.
You didn't drive
to
at
do
all?
that. No.
Really?
No,
Oh.
no, I don't feel prepared. I was there with Julio. I've done a few laps, he says, and I think it's, yeah, it shows that he knows, and you can have a very great time if you don't have fear.
Next time you have to do it.
And I have an important question,
Yes.
but this is more for Sergio. Are we gonna race together with these guys
We should.
somewhere?
We should. Yeah. We should next year.
So
we should see
get
each other
again
again.
on track by Seat
We
Toledo.
should. Well, look. If it has to be, it's because they deserve it.
You know, our car is perfect. Like it's like no, it's not perfect. Let me rephrase. Looks perfect. The ring banana is back in one piece. Looks absolutely perfect. It's exactly the same as it was like in the past. So mechanically, it's a stock MX-5. But we could theoretically go race together
Yes.
Yes.
and lose.
Regulation-wise and loose because there is not that much trickery as there is in this car for sure. So we need what was it, 17 to 24. It's quite a bit of trial and error there.
So I hold you accountable. Are we gonna go racing?
Yes.
Deal done.
We did it.
That's good enough of a reason to do any video. I tell you this. Okay. I want to see.
I want to see this lap.
And it was at this point of the edit that I realized that we have a small problem. Same like last week. This is the first time that the team visits the Nordschleife. And it's the first time that this car runs here. They had a couple of mechanical issues through the day. The GoPro decided to sort of overexpose the footage so it looks like it could be in Sahara, not in the Nürburgring. However, this is not what these guys are about. I think you fully understand their ethos, why they put together the race team, how smart is the race car, and in order to do this justice, we're gonna travel a little bit back in time, and I'm gonna share with you and on board from Jarama during race conditions, and you're gonna understand a little bit why we thought that this deserves to be in this channel. Enjoy it on board.